it just feels like an easy game for them to win. And what hero does paiN pick, Will?
Alchemist.
Damn.
Read that before the last pick of forward.
Pure damage from the counter helix, very scary. You always want to wail on them with not as easy anymore. And you don't have that 20-second threat permanent. Big part of this hero.
Bravo, actually going to get first blood onto Resolution.
Way
Not the
under
lane that you
tower,
expect it to be, but
That's so very impressive stuff from SVG, adjusting to what the hero has to do in the match and giving more space over to his axe. And Universe has not been suffering from this, right? 0-0-0, hasn't died or anything in the lane, despite this Weaver having some free farm. Their off lane is going to be doing a lot better.
top. Looking to try and dive in onto Rezo. Rezo turns with a quick gust, goes for the TP. How do they have the damage to take him in time? They don't. Rezo escapes. MSS has been left back. He does have the shackles as TPs are coming in. Shackling King RD underneath the tower. The Battle Hunger out as well as Universe comes through with the TP, held back by the Fire Blast. But MSS will find the kill onto King RD. MSS goes for the TP out. Will he be able to make it? He does. Gets back to the fountain. Will not tick out as the fountain regen keeps him alive. And Universe, he's looking for more. Trying to chase down Tavo. Gets another spin. The Battle Hunger ticking Tavo down. And Universe with this rotation, will he get it? Chases it down. The damage is there from the Battle Hunger. As Universe comes in just at the right time with that TP to make sure that Forward Gaming don't lose anyone off the back of that dive from paiN Gaming and are able to take 2 kills in return.
So I think in that situation and the map and things like this, the Radiant PA.
SS could set up something nice here with the Invis as you go straight with the Hex. Shackle to follow up. Universe trying to get him with the call with the Fire Blast. Is he going to interrupt it? It is not. Universe still gets the call off, has the control to catch HFN, make sure he can't time lapse out. And with the slow onset of Tavo, with that Battle Hunger, they'll chase down, burst down the Ogre as well. That Invis rune's setting up for a beautiful double kill for Forward Gaming.
We hit Excalibur just farming Radiant Ancient. And SVG continues to sit upon his perch over here, warding up the area.
Big item timings for Forward Gaming to keep playing at the tempo they wish. They've got the Blink Dagger finished on Universe after those 2 kills he was involved in, and the full Desolator
he just
on
came
the
back.
TA. He'll pop the Global Silence. TPs are coming through. HFN and the gang ready to try and turn. Look at the bugs out to the 3 of them with the Silence as well. They'll creep down the Phoenix. No chance for SVG to dive out. They're not done yet. paiN wanting to make Forward pay more for this as they'll get the chase onto Universe, trying to turn and slow with the Battle Hunger, but there's the curse coming out from Misery. As HFN keeps onto the target, picks up the double kill, paiN Gaming strike back. Forward Gaming stick around a little too long, a little too deep on paiN's half of the map. And it's, I mean, point of the game, sure it's 10 to 3, 15 minutes in. I feel like the way the panel was saying as well, they would have probably expected Forward Gaming to be a little further ahead at this stage. But paiN Gaming, they're holding us. Sure, they have sort of the inflated network for this Alchemist, who is now in trouble. As the call comes through, I say he's in trouble, he's got the ult off. And in fact, with the Global Silence and the TPs, it's actually going to be Forward that to back away. They'll turn towards Universe. They've got the Ignite on him, slowing him down, making sure that there's no blink to allow him escape. He does have the Gust from Resolution, offering some time for him.
God, the death ball.
Surely that's not going to be enough to keep him safe, and it isn't. The curse is upon him. Rezo gets out, but Universe will not. As I really feel like paiN against this Drow lineup.
No real threat of return kill there, so.
Forward, they're still trying to push. This is without the axe.
Oh, they want to use those snakes. Dangerous.
They're pushing the issue for 10 seconds still without Universe down here.
He got the blink on Excalibur, but there is an earned.
The Silence, we are. Oh, he managed to get the ult off. He turns, he's got the concoction, heads forward, but he has to be careful. Universe tries for the blink core, doesn't find it. The Battle Hunger's upon Weeheart, but he's got that regeneration going for the chemical range, so he does not need to worry about going down. And in fact, it's Resolution who's in trouble. As HFN on top of him with that Diffusal Blade offering a lot of damage. Excalibur, he's trying to come in from behind, but you cannot force this fight. He will pop the refraction, is able to blink away. MSS does finish off Tavo, but overall is paiN Gaming again taking the team fight as Universe beat down by HFN as this Weaver is becoming a big problem for Forward.
You wish you did, so you could actually put some pressure. He's just trying to keep the catapult alive for a little bit longer.
But they're gonna
That's what they're going to get here instead. It's like 3 shots onto a tier 3.
paiN.
Absolutely devastating here.
Oh my goodness.
paiN have really found a way.
You know, Forward Gaming, they didn't really hit the timing that they were drafting for. We can abuse that by just fighting back at this point of the game where they've realized that Forward, they're a little scared. And paiN Gaming, they want to utilize that aggression that paiN is so good at playing with to punish in his top lane. King RD jumps in, Global Silence comes out. They cannot escape on the Drows. Resolution's dead. SVG falls as well as paiN just continuing to make these incredible plays left, right, and center, up and down the map.
I really like these 3.5 drafts when they work out like this, where you have this hero that starts off as like the core in the lane because he's very strong, like an ogre, but then you relegate more of the farm over to this support hero.
And look at this jump. Weeha with that vision, they have that ward, that sentry. It is about to wear off. He is going to try and chase down Rezo. The global silence coming through as well. The Radiance continues to tick down Resolution. The concoction again coming out of the Resolution. And MSS will drop the wards, but he's not going to save him. Excalibur trying to find something in return. They did get the silence, but now the BKB's worn off. Weeha with the third concoction's ready to continue to chase. SVG trying to help out with the Sunray heal. The Elder's worn off on Weeha, but the damage is going to be there from HFN. Weeha getting the triple kill with the Radiance turn. Trying for another concoction. The egg's going to come out. Can they take that egg down in time? HFN, he'll do it. Gets the egg. 5 dead on Forward Gaming. As this game, I hate to say the panel was horribly wrong, but I think it doesn't look like Forward's got a single chance.
Be picking up Spirit Vessel. Maybe that'll be giving them at least one option versus the Alk, but he's gone for a BKB man. Spirit Vessel.
King for kills. And it's a little bit deep there. Jumps into 5 heroes. Does have Tarbo Misery by his side. Fire blast down to one of them, but this is not a fight that paiN want to take. It's now Forward are able to punish the mistakes of paiN. They'll get 2. Get Tarbo and King RD. As paiN may be getting a little carried away with that fortune that they've had so far, and now they may even lose even more. There's going to be a buyback from the ISO. We are jumps in with the concoction. They'll get the Shaman. The buyback to the TPs into the Shrine coming through. As the call from Universe buys him some sort of armor, but the Radiant still ticks him down. The concoction back up. Universe held in place as Weeha claims the double kill, and HFN's not done. He forces forward with a Hurricane Pike. Shikuching over towards SVG. Another concoction coming in, chasing down that dive as Weeha hits the shot. Triple kill for this Alchemist. As we are, as I say, this mid lane matchup, Excalibur, he had a great time on the TA, but the rest of the game, we are is all smiles, and Excalibur just looks lost.
He's about half the man that we are at this point.
It really does feel like that. What does he do? What can he do to stop this? As paiN, they're pressuring the high ground. Buybacks have to come out from both Excalibur and SVG. paiN can take this down very quickly indeed. This Roche as well, pushing King RD close to the money to have sort of half the BKB at least. There's a Desolator as well on HFN, so adding to that.
That's a real rough egg to try and get off. That thing's getting scrambled every single time. Continuing to a dominant here. Vision might even be a gem mode here. paiN will play real safe. Misery will pay for this one though. Easy peasy grab.
They get themselves a silencer.
And that just gives him such good positioning too for the ulti, for the Aghanims. Like, how do you ever catch someone alone when this guy can just dip over there and suddenly give him an egg save? Oh, maybe Tavo.
Drag back onto Tavo, but HFN's there, and King RD just jumps straight forward onto SVG, bashing him down, so there's no chance for an egg. They've got the damage as well onto Universe, as that's going to be both the Axe and the Phoenix out of the fight. No buyback on SVG, as HFN's not done. Moves in, takes the kill onto the Shaman. Resolution, he's trying to retreat back to the high ground, but King RD's in with the bash, sets up the triple kill for HFN. And this game, I have to say, paiN have played this absolutely perfectly, of having to play with a stand-in, this sort of coordination that a team like paiN is going to have. It's going to be hard to match on the main stage, and I feel that's really what we're feeling, sort of the disconnect this game. The Forward Gaming had a good start, but they weren't really able to do much with it. Can they do something here? They've got the silence of the Weaver, but he's still able to force himself to the side. He starts to turn, jump in for King RD, he's got the bash onto Excalibur. Excalibur will fall. Forward Gaming push back to the base. This game is over. Yeah. This game is over. GG is called. As paiN take the game, and this is the magic. We've seen this from sort of paiN before. When it comes to playing on the stage in front of a live crowd, you saw King RD's smiles there. He was getting hyped up this game.
Tough, like the support Phoenix, the egg will never go off, whereas a core Phoenix, like you're gonna at least have enough gold to be able to buy influence. Go for the Invoker. Invoker TB.
Does have the go and the heal available if he does find himself dropping too loads of damage over time, so he'll be fine.
The former teammates are having a real cheeky time here in the mid. Back and forth.
Top lane. Bit of a go here from Excalibur as he's popped the Metamorphosis. They've got the Nightmare. SVG leading forward and surrounding Tavo. He's trying to beat down onto SVG in return. Tavo's got the stick charges, and that will get Tavo first blood. Excalibur, he's in trouble as well. So
That's a fresh meta too.
First blood and 2 kills for the one that they'll give away. So it's the well-needed experience after he's had to sort of let up a lot of it going solo to Universe with the way that Universe has been putting those creep waves. Top lane. Dream, another attempt onto SVG. A turn with the Nightmare, has been surrounded by the 2 of them. Excalibur's got the reflection. SVG pops the stick charges. Misery still retreating. SVG's got a turn,
nice.
has the brain sap. Will get the kill onto Misery, but
He's
looks
going
to
for that
be
bounty
a
rune.
support for support trade. Is he going to pick it up before he dies? He did! He got the rune! Absolutely worth it there for SVG, a 1-for-1, but SVG takes the bounty rune.
Fully completed phase boost as well, though. Pops his shrine, so they go back up top. They really want 6 on top before they can make a serious commitment. They're heading in just as the meta ends.
Good amount of new damage being thrown down onto Excalibur. He will skill the Sunder, has got the 1 charges too, but he doesn't get the chance to get it off. The chain lockdown's there. Excalibur out of the lane as the 3 of paiN Gaming move in, take the kill onto the safe lane.
Or at least they're going to force so many ridiculous rotations out that they can likely still escape. In terms of how did our mid lane eventually roll out here, it is Rezo that finishes on top in terms of the net worth. But our Tinker is scary with those boots travel up.
Misery, he just goes straight in, sets up with the Fire Blast. There's the jump in with the Blink Dagger. Tarbo with the Primal Split has the stun out to Resolution, punching into the Invoker. He's going to be thrown up in the air by the Wind Panda for now, brought straight back down. Another stun comes through as Resolution will fall. Tarbo making the play there with the Blink pickup. He's even seeing if he could set up for potentially more as MSS is very, very low. He gets the vision and Tarbo blinking out as well after the Primal Split ends. A perfect way to turn up to the fray with that quick Blink Dagger timing, getting a double kill. Big plays from Tarbo.
Still going to come down to these mid-game team fights around the road.
As I really feel sort of the reason why Forward Gaming might have a better chance this match is because they do have this Rezo Invoker. It is that X factor. There's this hero that can just pop off as the game goes on, but as it is for now, Universe, he's going to be the one to be initiated as they find him in the trees. Jump ball from Tarbo gets the clap. Primal Split out as well. The Supernova does come out on the high ground. They get the call the don't to take down the Ogre. Ogre's out of the fight. Can they get anything more from this? Weehard starting to lay down the margin machines from the side of it all. The rocket, the lasers, Universe getting bursted low, chased down by Tarbo's Primal Split as Forward Gaming have lost 2. As paiN were prepared for that.
Luckily, he got the call down because that allowed them to even move to the high ground and have a chance getting some other kills, but still paiN able to chase it down with Tavo on the Brewlings, and once again, Tavo just, he's putting the threat on.
He really is. Tavo does get cold snap, but they're straight away with the multicast. Resolution has to be careful. They lead him with the EMP. Tavo being focused, but he's got enough health and 1 charges to be back up to pretty much half health. There's the turnaround with Weehard TPing in. A defensive nightmare coming out from SVG, but it doesn't save him. In fact, it sets up for King RD to find a successful duel. The damage from HFM being focused down onto Universe. They find another jump forward. They burst down the Phoenix as well. paiN Gaming.
Jeez, is this game 1 all over again? I mean, the paiN train has opened up a new station in game 2. We're just back at it.
Into this one as Sunstroke's going to come out. It's only low level, of course, with the Max Wex build that Rezo's gone for. So no worry at all as paiN.
This Weaver, Bloodlust, press the attack. I mean, if this is there during a fight too, it's so much damage, and now with an Aegis, essentially have to kill him twice.
Universe, they go for the call. The Nightmares sort of stack up with it as well, though, so he's able to time that back out. He's fine, and now Tarbo tag teams in. Jumps forward, commits with the Primal Split. The Ice Wall's down to try and slow them. The Supernova on the high ground as they'll back off. Misery does fall. They've lost Misery. Excalibur's popped the Metamorphosis and the BKB though for this fight attempt. Jumping from Weehard, the burst enough to bring Universe down and out of the fight as the axe is gone. Excalibur trying to retreat, but Weehard just with this rocket spam picks up a second. They'll only lose the Ogre. And that was a fight. Supernova being utilized.
We're not even going to risk the mid tower. Might as well just go where it's been safer up top. We know you can't rotate there. Question is, will they stop? I mean, without the Brewmaster split, I highly doubt you want to make any sort of aims at high ground, but they could still consider the mid tower.
Fine, Misery. Got the Meteor, but they're very deep here. Misery, he's still alive, and they've just lost Rezo. Misery will tick out, but it cost them Resolution and SVG. A desperate play, an attempt from Forward Gaming. Not doing anything for the side. Been keeping that vision up, despite the odds.
Trying to find a spot to hide, but he gets scattered out there. And Misery just instantly tags him.
With a 9 on the side, Misery Leaning forward, Tarvo's going to jump in. Clap of the primal split ready to go. Excalibur returns fire with BKB and the Metamorphosis. Again, Misery with the one to fall. They're doing the taunt, the deafening block, but the time lapse is still there for HFN. Gets himself away. Excalibur blinks forward. Wants to try and find King RD. King RD has the heal. It's not enough, as in fact, he gives up the jewel over the feed script. They manage to catch down the Weaver once. They take the Aegis out of his hands, and they've got themselves a top of We Are too. The Sunray, the damage. They're doing it. Forward Gaming, they are holding. They've lost 2, but they've found 3. The best fight the Forward Gaming has had this game, but the fight's not quite over. As HFN, he'll get 1. They've got a buyback here as Tarbo's diving in for more. Buyback on the bane, but there's a buyback on Weehart too. As he comes in with the boosted travel, jumps in, the burst, Excalibur's got the buyback from Weehart, knocking the Terrorblade out of the game again. As he has got buyback available, they've used 3 already. There's a dieback from SVG. Jump back in from Weehart, looking to get on top of Resolution. He'll hold back the Tinker with the Tornado. Just another. Weehart blinks in, gets the reach with the laser. And that is Resolution gone for 70 seconds. The full lineup of paiN ready to continue to push in. Weehart refuels, immediately returns to the push. Tarbo playing aggressive. He knows that they're on the verge of taking it. He does
slow down.
Nearly die here. Fire Spirit coming down as well as the Sunray, but the multi-cast from Misery puts MSS in his place.
Unbelievable.
As the top racks are gone, they sweep towards the middle lane. There was definitely potential from Forward's lineup with the heroes that they had, but it's just paiN. They play so well together as a 5-man, so well together as a team. This match, Tarbo, 8-1 and 9. This Brewmaster just absolutely going off, setting the pace for his teammates. And they're not done yet. Forward Gaming, they're trying their best to hold on. They'll have Reza back up in 7 seconds, but the Primal splits up again. King RD gets the duel onto Universe. Universe is dead. They're setting up for more. They send Excalibur up into the air. They're blocking him off with the Primal split. He pops the BKB. He's looking for a Sunder target. Can he find it? He does find Misery. Gets a bit of a heal up, but so does Misery. He'll be healed and saved by King RD. Excalibur can't get back to the base. Jump forwards from the Brew as they burst down another. We'll get a quick glimpse of Weehart's beautiful face there as paiN pushing forward, struggling and suffocating them back to the fountain. As paiN, can they do anything to turn this? This bottom racks is going. They've lost Resolution again. Universe is back up in 10, but paiN, they found a third tier 3. They're on to the final set of racks. Tarbo jumping in again. Thunderclap onto the 2 of them. There's the rockets flying in from Weehart. The multicast as well onto Excalibur. The duel as well as King RD takes the fight, takes the duel. The Supernova is successful. The Sunray as well coming down onto King RD and dive forward. MSS trying desperately
teamwork here and the
to find something, but indeed paiN keeping one another alive. Weehart, he builds a Desolator just to help close up this game. As Resolution is going to be back in 2 seconds, it's going to be their last attempt at a fight. It's Universe focused down, jump forward for Weehart, Archangel, HFN, godlike. As Forward Gaming back to the fountain. A tier 4's gone, the second one's starting to fall. They do manage to burst down the Brew with the Sunstrike. But with only 2 left standing.
They look like they're feeling pretty good there, I'd say.
paiN indeed, and they should be. This has been quite the showing from them here in this series. Both games looking to be some of the best showing for this paiN lineup that we've seen so far this season.
Oh, the Mask of Madness, that's good. Add that to the stats
And
for the old
King RD,
Tinker.
another duel, another win. GG is called. paiN Gaming, 2-0 Forward Gaming. And I really can't understate how good this side looks on the main side. It's incredible.
Yeah, unbelievable. Like, what a difference.
They turn up.
We're all talking about this Nature's Prophet, like, okay, well, they got this cool little strat they might pull out here. Maybe they'll look good if they do it. No,